Luke 9:16. Luke 9:55. Here it is recorded.
It's crucified in Christ. How y'all doing? Glory to God, glory to God. I just, through the Holy Spirit just now, something came, because, something, He knows where He's going upon us. It doesn't take over us. It doesn't dominate us. It tries to dominate us. It ponders upon us, and you know what? This is what I came up with. Well, like I said, through the Holy Spirit. And that's why it's so tough on us, true saints of God. Only a crushed head would do that. Man, only, like Satan's head got crushed. And Christ heel got bruised. Right, well, only a crushed head could come over some of the desperate attempts of some of these individuals. Because you got to remember, you got many that preach. Whoa, as I said, they don't preach the gospel, they preach gossip. But at the same time, their gossip could seem like the gospel because they're putting Christ's name in it. They're being practical. They're using techniques. They're using your past. They're using this. They're using examples. They're using parables and everything else. But anyone that interferes in your prayer life, anyone that interferes in you giving glory to God, anyone that interferes in your sermon, anyone that interferes when you give God credit and they try to take away, I don't care what anyone says. When it comes to the Most High, when it comes to the Most High, anybody that does things like that, their head is already crushed. If you're talking about God and they're talking about a woman, their head is crushed. If you're talking about God and they're talking about a baby, their head is crushed. If you're talking about God and they're talking about your past, their head is crushed. Right, if you glorifying God and you say I want to get together and glorify God and they make up an excuse not to, their head is crushed. You gotta realize the coward's head is crushed. So the coward's gonna come up with many different techniques. So just remember, when somebody do something, when they say the worst things to you, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying the worst. A head being crushed. A head being crushed is in sorrow. Amen. Because a head being crushed, head can't stand because it doesn't have salvation. So you got to realize that it can't use the helmet of salvation. So a crushed head is a desperate head. Amen. That's the point. So a crushed head is a desperate. So the desperate attempt is to go against the saint of God. So remember, anybody can pretend to glorify God, but a crushed head always goes against God because the head was crushed, never salvated to glorify God in the first place. So always remember, why is he doing that? Why is she doing that? Why is that church doing that? Why is YouTube so confused? IG and Twitter so confused? Why just the churches in this world that are not on social media, why are they confused at times? Because their head is crushed. Why do people usurp and think it's okay? That head is crushed.
That head is crushed.
You understand? So when your head is crushed, you're basically a prostitute. So why do people follow other people's videos and try to make something better? Their head is crushed.
Their head is crushed and want to be better.
See, those, like Mark, Luke, and John, when they did things in unison, because they were epistles, they were apostles, that's so what happened. So when they did things that complemented what they actually saw. Now, that's the head of salvation. That's your salvation. That is the helmet of salvation. Right. But when someone's head is crushed, all they do is try to be better. All they do is say, oh, this is what this means. This is that. But at the same